Good evening. Good evening. How are we all? How are we? Let's just have a check. Fade thinks that we haven't got any video. Hello. Ah, there we go. Fade's got video. Hello. Obviously, I'm not coming out of Squeaky Pac-Man. I was just trying to persuade Snarf to join us for the stream tonight. He was sleeping on the bed, and I managed to call him into the bedroom, but he's into the back bedroom here, but he's not bothered. Let's just have a quick catch up. Orko, as ever, is down there. Orky, say hi. Oh, look you. Look at that baby boy. And Snarf. Where is he? Hi, Snarf. Are you going to chill in the beanbag? Are you going to be a dickhead? He's going to be a dickhead, I'm sure. He's a bellend, but he's my bellend, isn't he? Oh, snarf. Very fucking ignored. That is a passive-aggressive washing. He is an asshole. But I love him. Thank you, Derek. So, Friday, new games, come on. We are going to be doing some Nancy and Druin. It took a little bit of effort as well. Basically, as best I can tell, for all the millions of Nancy Drew games there are, somewhere around 2008, with I think this game, they changed the engine in the background, and it just crashes in wine on Linux all the time, even with a grey copy that I might have picked up from somewhere. So I've managed to get a virtual machine running with Windows 7, and we are ready to do the Drew. So let's unmute the desktop audio, put ourselves over to the game screen, and let's play. I am committed to playing the White Wolf of Icicle Creek. I paid money for it.
Hi, I'm Nancy Drew. Since you can tell a lot about a person by where he or she lives, I thought I'd introduce myself by showing you my room. As you can see, I keep it pretty neat. Of course, I don't spend that much time in here. I always seem to be off solving mysteries. Anyway, here's my center of operations, my desk. Go ahead and poke around. If you want to know the particulars of how I do what I do, take a look at the book titled How to Be a Detective. It's real helpful, especially if you're new to the mystery-solving business. And be sure to check out my scrapbook. I put memorabilia from all my past cases in there. A lot of them were pretty dangerous, and at times really scary. But don't say anything about that to my dad, okay? He worries about me enough as it is. And whatever you do, read what's in the file called Case File. That will tell you all about the mystery I'm about to try to solve. If you think you're ready to dive into that mystery, just click on the plane ticket and you'll be on your way.
Thanks, Nancy. So we're straight in there. No faffing with that. Basically, all I got on wine were those first couple of splash screens, and I went, no. Probably because this new 3D engine. Classic stuff in it. Sort of like, he or she, when they is just as fast, if not faster, and also like in typing, you can see it sometimes with instructions for board games and the likes, where they say he or she, and it just type they. Everyone knows what you mean when you say they, as a singular unknown person. And hopefully we get used to people saying they for singular known people who prefer they. So we've got, let's have a look here. I've got a lovely 8x600 screen. I've never actually watched any of James Acaster's stand-up stuff. I've seen him about. He's kind of, it's quite misanthropic, but not the worst. Okay, so if I put my mouse over the lamp, I get a hand thing. I can switch the lamp on. I switch the lamp on. And there are birdies in a train? Oh, it continues anyway. So yeah, hand with the red outline seems to do things on here. Fade's got their Chromebook tinted. Chatbot popped out in the main laptop. Productive and wholesome. It could be a steam powered lamp. It's definitely got a fantastic like Art Deco thing going on here. I like it. So yeah, so what have we got here? We've got Nancy's scrapbook with all her other mysteries. I don't think we should look at those because we haven't done them yet. We are playing out of order. We've got her How to Be a Detective book. Oh, look at the styling of this, like real kind of 50s kind of like Vertigo kind of style. I like it. We'll have a look at that in a sec. Okay, we're going to get the air. I just want to see what we've got on our buttons at the bottom, if they do anything. Okay, these buttons aren't doing anything as yet. Settings there we go. So we've got closed captioning's on, cool, so you can read. The matte colour seems fine. Voice effects and music volume, they're probably fine. Everyone can hear Nancy okay when we did the bit before. Yeah, we don't get like a little test or anything. Cool. That seemed fine. Then what we got here? Alright, load. That'll be load, save and quit. Alright, sweet. Cool, let's learn how to be a detective. Oh, cool, this is basically the manual for the game.
To solve the mystery by stepping into my shoes and deciding my every move. But in this game, The White Wolf of Icicle Creek, the screen is going to look a little different than it did before. On the lower left side of the screen, you'll see icons for the things that I, Nancy Drew, need, like my inventory, journal, and task list. While on the lower right side of the screen, you'll see icons for the things you as the player need, like options, load, save, and exit icons. The icon in the mat above the screen lets you know when I'm wearing something I found in the course of the game. Take a look at the chapter titled Icons for more details.
Cool, I like that we got a task list. That seems quite good.
To get from one place to another in the game, just move your cursor around on the screen and click when an arrow pointing in the direction you want to go appears. An arrow pointing forward allows you to go forward, while a back arrow allows you to step back. Sometimes up and down arrows are available too. Give it a try. Find the forward arrow and check out Mr. Woogle Woggle. He's my teddy bear.
What I mean, I'm guessing, like, I mean, I used to read, as I was saying before, I never really read Hardy Boys, but I read a lot of things like the Three Investigators. Was it the Three Investigators, the Alfred Hitchcock Presents ones, which are kind of not dissimilar. And I think it's sort of like that, sort of preteen tweener kind of thing. You know, yeah, from around 10 through to like 12, 13, 14 maybe. But yeah, oh hey, there's a photo. There's...
When you want to turn around, move your cursor to the bottom of the screen until it turns into an arrow that looks like a U-turn or back arrow, and click.
Oh, there's Mr. Woogle Woggle.
I always use my magnifying glass to scan my surroundings for clues. When it turns red, I know I'm onto something. When your magnifying glass turns into a question mark, you can talk to someone. When it becomes a hand, you can use it to open and close things, pick up objects, and move things around. To see how this works, move your mouse over this scene until the magnifying glass turns red, then click to zoom in.
Alright, so what are we looking for? There? Ah, there.
See how the magnifying glass turned into a hand when you rolled it over the key? That means you can pick it up. When you click on an object with a hand cursor, that object gets added to your inventory. To see what's in your inventory, just click on the inventory icon at the bottom of the screen, the icon that looks like a satchel. To use an item that's in your inventory, just click on it. In fact, try clicking on the key. See how the cursor turned into the item you clicked on? Use the key to click on the lock on my suitcase, and you'll see how good I've gotten at packing. To return an object to your inventory, just click on the inventory icon. Then click on the open inventory box, and the object will go back into storage. You can close your inventory by clicking on the square in the upper right-hand corner, by clicking on the inventory icon, or by clicking on another icon.
Cool, simple enough. Who's it? Precocious children, preteens in general, and up to high school for comfort and nostalgia. Yeah, that seems about right. Yeah, I mean, I think I was like broadly that high schooly age, about 13, 14, when I stopped reading similar books. Aside from nostalgia, as you say. We get the words read for us, which is very nice. Yeah, I mean, I think we're, by the time we hit like the late 90s, CD-ROM technology and multimedia meant that, yeah, let's get voice actors to read things for us. And we don't have to select completely different things for talk push. Yes, this reactive mouse button stuff is much better. Children generally want to read about kids a few years older than them. Yeah, that might be about right. Famous Five. I do love a bit of Famous Five. If we can find a Famous Five or Secret Seven style point and click, we've got to do it. Let's have a look at inventory.
To see what's in your inventory, just click on the inventory icon at the bottom of the screen.
We read about inventory, that's fine.
I keep reminders to myself in my journal. Click on the notebook icon at the bottom left of the screen and you'll see what I mean. I try to keep my notes tidy by putting them into categories. Just click on a category and you'll see all the entries on that topic I've made up to that point in the game. Click on the clipboard icon, and if you're a junior detective, you'll see a list of what I need to do. Organized person that I am, once I've done something, I check it off. Other icons may appear in the lower left as well, like a cell phone or a coin. Can't check that off yet. The floppy disk icon allows you to name your current game, then save it, or to simply save your current game without renaming it. And while we're on the subject, it's a good idea to save your game from time to time while you're playing, just in case. Click on the folder icon and you'll be able to load a previously saved game. Just scroll through the thumbnails, select the game you want, then click on Load. Or if you click on New, you can start the game over from the beginning. The gear icon allows you to determine how you experience the game. You can also adjust the volume of the music, voices, and sound effects, as well as turn off the closed captioning text and change the color of the background matte. If you have to stop playing and leave the game, just click on the exit icon.
Cool. Just bring the effects down on there. Yes, Famous Five, there would be a special mini game for having tea. Obviously with Anne making it, because she was the mother of the group. Yes, Toff's Do Mystery. But yeah, George, the somehow trans icon, maybe? I don't know. It's a bit weird that Enid Blyton, who was kind of like quite conservative, managed to write an almost trans character. I mean, I suppose she was persistent, consistent, and insistent, so... talking to people. Yeah.
Questioning suspects is something all detectives...
Hello, former astronomer.
In the game, to get people to talk to you, all you have to do is click on them. Let's say I've clicked on Mr. Woogle Woggle here. Our conversation will appear in the text box, with his words in yellow and my responses in blue. Click on a response and see what your suspect says next. If there are a lot of words in the text box, use the scroll bar to move the text up and down so you can read along.
Excuse me, giant human person, but you seem to be pretty nosy, especially for someone who hardly even has a nose. I mean, compared to mine.
And these are our possible responses. I'm not nosy, I'm just very curious.
Excuse me, Mr. Woogle Woggle, but I'm not nosy. I'm just very curious. In this game, you'll be able to control the passage of time by using the clock in your room. If you want it to be the next day, or if you prefer to do your snooping at night, just rotate the little alarm hand to whatever time you want it to be. Then set it by clicking on the button on top of the clock. Simple.
Oh, that's an interesting mechanic. Obviously, after all that Gabriel Knightisms, where it was like, you've got to do all the stuff, but until you've hit all the triggers, time won't progress. But yeah, now we can actually sort of like say, no, we want to move the alarm hand to whatever time we want it to be. Cool. Yeah, already works better than Gabe's, huh? Misk. What have we got, Misk?
Before you can start playing, you need to decide whether to play as a junior or senior detective. If you choose junior detective, you'll get more hints than you will if you're a senior detective, and the puzzles will be a little easier. When you're ready to start playing, just click on the plane tickets and hang on to your hat.
Come on, dickhead. Out. Thank you. Difficulty settings. So, here's our big question, dudes. Are we junior or senior detectives? I mean, I'm happy to go junior, right? If I think that this channel's for anything, it's for stories. Curse of Monkey Island that could have had regular or Mega Monkey. But Palsos's and senior, Mo, Fade and senior, Derek thinks we're senior. Yeah, I mean, we can always have... Ray's very good at being the... it'll be the Her Interactive helpline this time. So, I don't have a problem with that. Cool, we're going to be senior. That's cool. Right. Well, that's everything about how to be a detective. And we got the case file here. Yeah. Yeah. Surely we're smarter than a tween. Current assignment. Head to the Icicle Creek Lodge, a small guest lodge deep in the Canadian Rockies of Alberta, Canada, and try to figure out why so many accidents have been happening there. The woman who runs the lodge, Chantal Moic, called me out of the blue saying that Bet and Ed Rawley from Shadow Ranch had recommended me. She sounded so desperate that I couldn't refuse. She said she was on her way to Edmonton to meet with her lawyers, so her handyman Ollie Randall will pick me up at the airport. Guess that's Ollie. She told me it's been really cold and snowy there and that I should pack accordingly. And then she said something about a wolf. The connection was getting really bad and I could barely hear her, but I'm pretty sure she used the word prowling. Or was it howling? Along with dangerous and be careful. Accidents are one thing, but wild animals? I hope I know what I'm getting into. I always feel the urge with the butcher to like click off the side to drop it, but now got to go to the bottom. Yeah, poor HSE. Hey, well, you never know. Maybe those Canadian wolves aren't as nice as you think they are, eh? Everyone thinks Canadians are all nice. And then they rip your face off. Maybe they're mind controlled. Ooh. Moving out. Alright, so I guess we click on our plane ticket and start our journey. And we are senior. Let's go fly a plane.
Chantal told me you were just a young thing. Well, I thought she was pulling my leg. But you're not much older than my little girl, Freddie.
Well, if one of the people at the lodge is to blame for all those accidents, Chantal thinks somebody like me has a better chance of figuring out who it is than somebody more, hard-nosed.
Chantal has a bad habit of making up her mind without thinking things clear through. No need for you to tell her I said
It's him.
Of course.
Is she still in Edmonton?
Afraid so. Insurance company's giving her and her lawyers a real hard time. Left running the lodge up to me. Which is why I'm not real crazy about the idea of having somebody new underfoot. Especially if something else happens.
I won't be underfoot, Mr. Randall, and I may be young, but I'm no novice when it comes to solving mysteries.
We're here, so you'll get to prove yourself soon enough.
No!
You hear that?
Hey, Mitchie.
What was that?
Was anyone in the bunkhouse when it exploded?
No, ma'am. Everyone here at the lodge is accounted for.
That's where Elsa and Becky had been living. Guess it was a good thing they quit after all. Elsa was my maid and Becky was my cook. Does the sheriff have any idea why the bunkhouse exploded?
He said he'd know more after the lab was done running tests on the debris he'd collected. He did say the blast was pretty powerful.
One of his deputies found the knob to the back door clear out on the highway.
Oh, that does it. Nancy, you have to find out who or what is behind these incidents, and you have to do it fast.
You sure you don't want to give your daddy a call?
My dad runs a whole chain of resorts, Ollie. If you think I'm going to admit to him that I can't handle running just one, guess again. Besides, Nancy comes highly recommended, and I'm sure she's got a foolproof plan for getting to the bottom of this. Don't you, Nancy?
Well, I was thinking that maybe I'd just be your new maid.
You want to be my maid?
That would give me access to everyone's room, and I could question people without making them overly suspicious.
Oh, yeah, that's an excellent idea. All right, you're my new maid. In fact, you're my new cook, too.
Your cook?
That way, Ollie can stop pretending he can even read a recipe, let alone follow one. You'll have even more excuses to talk to the guests, and I won't have to pay anyone.
Why, I think that's a fine idea, ma'am.
Now, we're not taking any more guests until this accident thing is cleared up. So I want both of you to make sure that the 4 guests we have are well taken care of. Especially that Olympic caliber cross-country skier from Fredonia, Yanni Volstaya. The flair he brings to the lodge is just what I need to attract a European jet-setting crowd.
I'm gonna be pretty busy trying to get rid of that wolf, Chantal.
We heard it howl last night, just before the bunkhouse blew up.
Well, do whatever you have to, Ollie. Oh, and Nancy, I want you to call this police detective I've hired as a consultant. I put his number on the phone there at the lodge. In fact, I think you know him. Tino Balducci? I gotta go. My lawyer's here. Good luck, you guys, and keep me posted. Coming!
Tino Balducci.
I'll get you a master key and leave it in your room. If you need anything else, I'll be in the basement.
Well, alrighty. That's our intro stuff done. What's really a lot going on here? Just so hi Mitchie, how you doing? Glad you could join us. We are starting Nancy Drew. Yeah, what's going on? Yeah, so this is cool, first person stuff. Somewhere between Mist and everything else. Interrogate the teddy bear, this is right. Teddy bear's well sus. Yes, he does seem kind of Texan, doesn't he? Not quite as Canadian, eh? So Fade's going with a brother trying to undermine her for the inheritance. Not bad. Everyone's liking Nancy. It's a lot easier to be new maid asking questions than wander in, shove a piece of brick in someone's face and say, "Do you know who's doing secret voodoo murder?" Oh, yes. Nancy's usually 16, so probably not completely legal to work full-time. School's not in session. Yeah, it is kind of generic. It doesn't stand out as to... yeah, any particular accent I could pinpoint. Right, so what have we got? We're wearing maid stuff, I guess. Here are observations in our journal. We need to call Ned from time to time. Apparently. Is Ned Nancy's boyfriend then? Chantal knows Bet and Ed Rawley, the couple in Shadow Ranch. When they heard about the problem she was having at Icicle Creek Lodge, they recommended them. Call me. It's really cold here. You're going to have to be careful when outside. Get too cold, end up with hypothermia. Employee instruction in my room as well as a computer in the lobby. Better give them a good look. My phone numbers. Cool. We've got task list, which is great. No tasks at the moment. Let's have a look what's going on here. So this is our generic boyfriend player. Ned Nickerson. Wow, well done Derek. Derek, deep on the law. Right, let's have a look here. We've got a teddy bear.
This must be the key Ollie said he'd leave for me.
Of course.
And this must be a list of which guest is in what room. That'll come in handy.
Jack, boyfriend placeholder Ned, made them in a bit more exciting later books. It's basically there to show that Nancy was a nice normal girl with a boyfriend. And in retrospect to make all of her adventures with her best friend as lesbian. Just good friends. Cool. But we've got people's names on a card. That stuff in our inventory now. Employee instructions, maid duties, daily cleaning. Pick up laundry bag at the front desk, available after 5:45 a.m. There's a 5:45 a.m. now. Enter and clean only those rooms displaying the housekeeping sign. Make the bed, remove used towels and washcloths. All rooms displaying the housekeeping sign must be cleaned no later than noon. When finished, drop the laundry bag down the chute at the top of the stairs by the restroom.
Skating pond maintenance. Oh, looks like I'm going to be doing a little bit of everything while I'm here.
Oh, yeah. This is it, isn't it? It's housekeeping mini games. We're not just fake maid, we're full employee maid. And cook. And maintenance. I'm beginning to regret my life choices. We're not getting paid. I tell you, my detective fee's going up $3,000 for the something that costs $200. It's a favour-based economy, right? Do it for a few sneaky beers. Okay, so pond must be shovelled after every snowfall. Some sections of ice will be very thin due to hot spring activity. Pay close attention to the colour of the ice and only shovel off those areas which are safe to skate on. The shade of the ice will reveal how many adjacent ice grids have dangerously thin ice. Be sure to mark these areas with an orange safety cone and never step on one. So the 7 is the thickest ice and 0 the thinnest. Hey, hot springs in the Rockies? Apparently so. Yeah, we're playing Minesweeper with thin ice. Oh, man. Example of shovel snow. We are playing Minesweeper with thin ice, aren't we? That kind of means there are 3 patches of thin ice nearby. This kind of means there's 1 patch of thin ice nearby. This kind of means there are none. Oh, okay, right. Yeah, the darker is the more. The bottom area never has thin ice. Place cones on thin. We are thin and cracked ice. We are playing Minesweeper. It is Minesweeper. Oh my days. Fade, that place in Idaho, sounds amazing. Natural hot water at the top of a mountain surrounded by snow, admiring the view. Wow. I'd like to do something like that in Iceland, maybe one day, perhaps. That seems kind of cool. Where, like, geology happens. There would be an achievement for, falling in the pond. I hope you get to do it sooner than you would hope, than you currently think, but we'll see.
Report all avalanches to the Avalanche Patrol.
Okay, all employees. To avoid triggering an avalanche, don't make loud noises when in the backcountry, like blowing up bunkhouses. Always wear snowshoes. Report all avalanches to Avalanche Patrol. Okay. Report criminal activity to the to the sheriff. Employees remember that heat and moisture sometimes cause the door to the sauna to stick. Periodically check to make sure no guests are stuck inside. Breakfast is 7 to 8:15. It's like usually 7 to 9 or something. So lunch is noon to 1. I suppose there's only 4 people here though. Dinner is 6 till 7. Food preparation, please come on in the kitchen. Death's order. Okay, so we've got a lot of things to do in our new job while trying to solve the mystery of why there are so many accidents. So we can turn around. Let's see what else we got here. Okay, that's locked apparently. So right, hang on. How many? Which key is this? Not that key. Right. That's our room assignments. This is our case file. Okay. Oh, that must have been the key from our suitcase. So there we go. Very, very specific food times. So this is the key for that. Hold on a sec. Okay, we're not zooming in any further. So there's leaving the room, or there's, oh, these are quite nifty, I guess. Whoops, I didn't want to open you just yet. The entire resort is a giant, whatever counts as OSHA's call violation. Yeah, OSHA's Office of Safety and Health Administration, something like that, but health and safety, isn't it? Right, so we can go to this side of the bedroom. We can't go to the other side of the bedroom. Wow. So let's have a look. Chinook room is vacant. What time is it anyway? Quell room is ours. The Chinook room is vacant, so we can't open it, but we can. Whoops. I did a thing. I did a silly thing. Time's in the top right, thank you. Uh-oh, yeah, don't worry. Uh-oh. We've got a thing where I clicked a thing in Windows 7 and it's kind of trying to do the uh-oh. Right, here we go. Whoa. We're back. I got a little bit too close down there. I managed to like hit the start menu or something. Okay. So is that the sign that's meant to be, yeah. No. So. And look at that, or I can operate that, but it's locked. And, oh, I can use the key on it, can I? Or I can't use the key on it. Alpha Safety Executive, that's... Oh well, let's have a look further down the room. So we've got the Ina room, which... and the Calcala room. So is this the... So I presume this shows whether the room's engaged or not. This looks like the housekeeping sign. Yeah, definitely some sort of animal-based puzzle thing. Yeah, this is weird. Like it feels like they're do not disturb kind of signs, but why would you set them from the outside? Anyway, these are the rooms. Then we got a restroom.
This must be where I drop the laundry bag after I'm done cleaning all the rooms. This chute is for dirty laundry.
Alright, cool, that's that. The restroom.
Like a bullet from a gun, she arrives on the scene.
Really? Did we just have a peeing simulator?
That's not what goes here.
Yeah, good chance. Good chance, Derek. Fate. That was just really weird. It's like, go to the restroom, and she says a weird thing while peeing. Right, what else? What else have we? What else have we got here? There's a restroom. There wasn't. Well, I want to see the picture of that. Oh, what a wonderful dude with fish. That's his Tinder profile. Moody music. Alright, here we go. A map. Here we are at Icicle Creek Lodge. There's the bunkhouse that blew up. There's the skating pond. There's Needle. Chicken Ridge. Skookum Ridge. You don't hear the music. It is kind of quiet. Hopefully that's coming through. Yeah. There's Icicle Creek, there's Icicle Lake, and there's Avalanche Ridge. And Fate Street's just good old fashioned altitude. Ice Fishing Derby. Alright. We got a phone and people we can ring. And a computer that we can also have our instructions on. guest register and where people are, where people were as well. Does it actually have us in here?
Contents deleted. Wonder why.
Previously deleted, huh? Hypothermia risks. This is good. I like a rag status. This is going to come into play, isn't it? Someone's going to say, "Wow, I saw a Canada goose." I'm like, how could you see a Canada goose? They're not here in winter. Hypothermia within seconds. Are we in space? I'm in space, Canada. Oh god, the polar vortex. I remember the polar vortex. Pulling everything down. Way to identify fish. God, fish are weird looking things. Alright. Oh, that's literally the mouse, the keyboard, or the screen, all the same thing. We probably want laundry bag. What's this? Ooh. Love letters. Love letters. Frostbite within seconds, not dead within seconds. That's a fair point, Fade. But here, love letters, folks. My darling Elsa, remember how I told you that I love you more than anything? Well, that was true, but what's even truer is that I'm going to love you forever. Sometimes thinking about forever makes me dizzy, like when I start thinking about the sky and how it doesn't stop at the moon or the sun or even the Milky Way, but it just keeps going and going and going. But when I think about you, forever seems totally cool, because it's one thing to just keep going and going and going by yourself, but to keep going and going and going with somebody, that's awesome. Write me back as soon as you get this. I can't wait to see you next week. Love forever, L. Whoever's in love with Elsa is clearly a teenage girl. Coldest Capelsaur's ever been was minus 17. Wow, that is definitely heckin' cold. And if it gets colder than that regularly for you, Fade, wow, that's heckin' colder.
Elsa was having major boyfriend problems.
You assume Elsa was straight, I see. Well, wholesome but heteronormative. Dearest Elsa, you said in your letter that you'd love me forever back, but if that's true, why'd you put off coming here to see me? When I read you weren't coming, I stopped and looked around because it felt like somebody had walked up and stabbed me through the heart. I'm starting to get real jealous of that lodge you work at. You spend way, way, way more time there than you do with me, and I don't like it one bit. I can't help myself. I'm so in love with you, it's getting hard to see straight, and that's the truest thing I ever told you. Come see me next week! Totally and completely yours, L. L is a dick. You're right, Capelsaur. This is a /r/relationships post just brewing. L is probably on some incel forums right now. Dear Elsa, this time when I read in your letter saying you weren't coming, I didn't get sad. I got mad. I can't believe you think working as a stupid maid at some stupid lodge for some stupid lady whose name I can't even pronounce is more important than spending time with me. If I didn't love you so much, I'd tell you to go take a flying leap. But since I love you more than anything, I'll just have to do something else. Like maybe take your precious collection of troll dolls out of the box you stored in my garage and dump them down the disposal. Or maybe I'll sell them on eBay for a nickel apiece. I don't know how else to make you understand that I love you with all my heart and always will. L. Yeah, well, this escalated. So, chat, Fade is sticking with the gay storyline here, but I think Cabalasaur, Ray, Derek, I think we're kind of in. This is not just passive aggressive. This motherfucker is on incel forums right now. This motherfucker is like reading a copy of the game. Fuck that guy. Elsa can do better. Like maybe a nice girl. Maybe Nancy. The things you find when you open weird storage closets, huh? Hey. Oh. Chantal, this is my formal notice of resignation. While I've enjoyed being in service with you and the staff of Icicle Creek Lodge, I no longer feel safe with all of these accidents going on. I put a claim to your insurance company for the damage I sustained to my tyres by the wolf. Please call me at 555-2383 if you expect any delay with a check. Elsa Sibelhoff. The wolf slashed her tyres? Someone complains that Elsa Sibelhoff is working for someone with a hard to pronounce name. Well, I mean, you're right, Capalso. Elsa's got shit together. She's got lawyers and insurance companies. An absolute communist parade of red flags. Yes, it was. I don't think a wolf is attacking tyres. That sounds ridiculous. I think fucked up ex-boyfriends are attacking tyres. I mean, that's the story I'm getting at the moment. Is that Elsa's ex is, hang on, Sybil Hoth. No, there's no T in Shabola. Kira. Hello, Kira. How you doing? But it does seem to have a sort of like, Yiddish kind of thing to it. But oh well. If anyone wants to Google that and check. It is Shibboleth, right? Yes, that's the actual word. I think Kira must have missed the T out. God, look at us. We can instantly spot anagrams. Oh no, she's a vampire. Also, Hotel Bibs. Huh? Oh right, sorry. Shibboleth. Okay, so we've learned quite a bit about Elsa. Which hopefully we've got. Yeah, we haven't got any notes in the journal about that. Hello, Shep. How you doing? Obviously having one of those kinds of days. Well, I hope we can keep you entertained here with Nancy Drew. I don't know how long you've been with us, Shep, but we've at least uncovered the world's worst boyfriend. How's the decomposing sheep? I love the weird questions that we can ask each other. Oh, the internet. That's the map. There we go. There's our frostbite warnings. We are investigating atypical wolf behavior. I'm playing Minesweeper. This is correct. I get what you're saying, Derek, but also I like a rag. Red, amber, green. Right, well, we're not going to go out yet because, for a start, we probably aren't wearing the appropriate clothes. What else have we got around here? At least we've got some walking sticks. We can't seem to put any of these on ourselves. What are you, room? Oh, basements, basements, basements. Alright, so we've got a boiler. Oh, this is the infamous... This is the sauna? Is this where we send customers? Wow, this is like a whack sauna. Just let's send customers down to a basement full of like all sorts of weird stuff. Right, well, let's at least talk to... Lay of the land? Oh, good idea to talk to, yeah, it's not the best of lodges. I'm going to say lay of the land here.
I'm just trying to get the lay of the land, or the lay of the lodge in this case.
Well, this is my workshop. I'm building something that's gonna solve all our problems. A wolf trap. One that'll finish off that thing out there once and for all.
You think the wolf is causing the accidents?
Not a doubt in my mind. Everything was A-OK till it showed up and started howling. It's bad luck, and something's protecting it. Something unnatural.
Why do you say that?
Yesterday I went looking for it. I tracked it, finally found it, sitting across the creek, not 20 yards away from me, just staring at me. So I raised my rifle, drew a bead, and fired. Easiest shot I've ever taken in my life. And I missed. So I fired again, and I missed, and then I missed again, and again. And all the while it just sat there staring until finally it just stood up, walked toward the brush just as calm as could be, and disappeared. Wild animals just don't act like that, and I just don't miss like that. There's something real weird about that wolf, and I ain't gonna rest till I get rid of it. So maybe we should just find something else to job out. You met my little girl yet?
No, but you mentioned that her name is Freddie?
Yep. Spends most of her time outside. She built herself a little snow fort. Just sits out there waiting for somebody to go by so she can pick a snowball fight with them. I keep asking her how she manages to stay warm all day, but she won't tell me. Says she's got a secret weapon. Yeah, she's something.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks for filling Shep in all the wolf stuff. The wolf is, compatible the wolf is L, maybe? Western Rancher blaming everything. Wolves, checks out. Yeah, he's Canadian Western. I mean, easiest shot he ever took, really? Bet he was drunk. Bet he was drunk. Bet he's L's dad. No, it can't be, because L's meant to be, right, this is Texan Canadian. Are werewolves in the Nancy Drew canon? I'm not sure if any of those stories ever really... I always get the vibe, again, I never read Nancy Drew, I barely read any Hardy Boys. I always get the vibe that maybe if there were supernatural things, you know, it would always be like a bit Scooby-Doo, that it was actually something real. Hardy Boys Tom Swift with time travel? What? Yeah, Scooby-Doo type stuff. Okay.
Can you tell me more about the accidents that have been happening around here?
Nope, sure can't.
That's fucking weird.
You can't or you don't want to?
Chantal and those lawyers of hers said I couldn't talk about them. Supposed to direct all questions to her. Sorry.
How long have you worked for Chantal?
About a year and a half. I was her first hire. Best hire, too. I could run this place single-handed if I had to, just like I'm doing now.
Have you ever been in the guest lodge business before?
I tried my hand at it once. Long story short, didn't work out. But I've learned a whole lot since then. I could make it work now. Just need to find the right property, get my hands on enough cash to make a down payment, that's all.
Does your wife, Freddie's mom, does she live here too?
In the summer she does, but in the winter she goes south. See, she's got this nerve condition that makes her real sensitive to cold. Freddie'd like to go with her, but until Chantal stops putting off giving me that raise she promised me, sending Freddie south too is out of the question.
I'd better get back upstairs.
Keep me posted.
Alright, so this is his workshop. Lots of toys that we can probably steal later. It's right by the boiler. Hello, butt! Oh, this will probably be the European Olympic fella.
Oh, no.
Is something wrong?
You are what is wrong. Chantal said there will be no more guests to make noise at all hours and disturb my training. Yet what stands before me? A new guest.
No, I'm not a guest. I'm Nancy Drew, the new maid, and the new cook.
Forgive me. Allow me to start over. I am Yanni Vokstaya. I am here to train for the Eastern European Cross-Country Championship. I spend my days doing interval work, drills and isometric exercises. I follow a strict program, one painstakingly designed by a team of the best coaches in Fredonia. In fact, under no circumstances are you to use your key to let anyone into my room. My competitors are constantly spying on me, trying to steal my techniques.
Eastern European. I'd say he's perfecting the accent. From the noble land of Fredonia.
You think someone's spying on you way out here?
One can never be too careful, so know this. If anything is missing or so much as out of place in my room, you can expect a visit from me. And it will not be a pleasant one.
Sorry, am I playing GTA 4 again?
Have you ever seen the wolf while you were out training?
No, for which I'm very grateful. In my country, in Fredonia, it is said that the gaze of the wolf will make you go blind.
Gaze of the wolf, euphemism for masturbating?
Really?
They are creatures of infinite evil, and that is all I am going to say on the matter.
You're busy, so I'll let you go.
It has been a pleasure.
What have we got you? We've got breakers, a wheel, because we came down the stairs here and then it's the thing, where was the sauna? So he's there. Oh yeah, there's the sauna and then there's his workshop. So check no one's beaten death and so on. I think we're okay there.
This is so invigorating.
Cool. Well, the sauna works. No one's beaten to death in there at the moment. It just seems so cheap, doesn't it? It's like, yeah, we're going to sauna, go downstairs, through all the cages, past the boiler, past, and you'll see it next to our handyman's workshop. Seems, yeah, kind of awful cheap. What's...
I should put on a coat before I go outside.
Oh, cool, right, trapdoor straight to outside. Okay, well, let's go back up. I mean, we probably should be making... We're meant to be the cook, and we probably should be doing lunch, right? Okay, now that was outside, so we want to go this way. Here's loads of stuff to look at. Oh, do you get censored? I have the Palasaur. Let me look and see if I can find. Oh, links are auto censored. Yeah, hold on a sec. Because spams. I know. I decided to be a bit. So you can be my first mod, and maybe you can post a link. Now everyone's going to be like, yeah, be mod too. Pictures, what have we got? The rugged setting of the lodge, while spectacular, also makes it prone to natural dangers. Avalanches are not uncommon, and hot springs cause ponds in the area to freeze unevenly. Because Icicle Lake is so remote, the Navy used it for research during World War II. Cool. Trapper Dan's Needle. He built this monument not far from the lodge. Why he built it remains a mystery. Why the picture's not there is also a mystery. Researching Minesweeper. Oh, the power's gone to Capalasaur's head. Mod view. Mod view. Although Trapper Dan, who never married, probably found himself snowbound and totally alone for several weeks each winter, which no doubt explains some of the lodge's more eccentric features and furnishings, he was outgoing and intellectually curious, and often entertained celebrities at the lodge, including Teddy Roosevelt, Lizzie Applegate, Frederick Banting, Ernest Hemingway, and Marie Curie. Trapper Dan never married. Dan Weisnitz, aka Trapper Dan, started construction of what's known today as the Icicle Creek Lodge in 1894. Served as his centre of operations till the winter of 1921, when he vanished without a trace. In 1934, the lodge was purchased by Abe Wentworth, who maintained it as a hunting lodge until Chantal Moïque assumed ownership in 2006. Well, at least we're dating ourselves now. In the early 20th century, Trapper Dan, seen here with his pet pig Mary, was famous throughout the Northwest Territories of Canada. His skill at trapping beavers, shut it, badgers, martens, fishers, minks, lynx, wolverines and foxes was legendary. Suggestions from Lizzie Applegate, seen here, reportedly came in handy when in 1905 a heavy pelt tax was levied on fur trappers, and Trapper Dan added hidden chambers, passageways and hard-to-open locks to the lodge to facilitate his smuggling operation. Oh yeah, secret passageways. Faye's got a new theory, a descendant of the man who was killed so the lodge's owner's dad could get the lodge, come back and get revenge. Maybe? But yeah, smuggling tunnels. Oh yeah, that's with his pet.
Young and old alike have stayed at Icicle Creek Lodge throughout its 100-year history. Looks like some of the pictures are missing.
Oh, but we can zoom on that more. Could I have zoomed on the others a bit more, actually? Oh, I could have, so I, you know. Yeah, smuggling usually requires a border, but it was, were we just smuggling because of the pelt tax? And it was just more black market pelts? What have we got here? 4-combo lock, huh? Snowshoes owned and used by Trapper Dan in the early 1900s.
Bone which Trapper Dan found near the lodge. He believed it came from a race of giants known as Rexes. The bone's not there. Wonder what happened to it.
Two punch-ups in the rugby match. Fantastic. The Sport of Kings, huh? Okay. This seems like some sort of clue type thing. Red, green, blue, white. In a specific order. Okay. So these are going to be puzzles to come back to. Like the trusty lot. We've got 10, but we're not brute forcing it, Derek. Silly idea. Okay, so we got missing pictures, a missing bone. Shep. What a way into my, you're just playing to the crowd now. No, you know I'm actually Welsh. Yes. Come in, beef. The weirdest thing, sidebar. So. A few years back, Dirk Maggs and et al. Were doing the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, the radio show, live, which was a live version of the radio show. So you had Dirk Maggs and band in the corner, and you had a little Foley sound effects desk at the front of the stage, and then you had basically like 4 mics. And everyone was running on and off stage to do it as if it was like a radio play. So not really in costume, not really properly acting, per se. And then you had a big chair at the back with the voice of the book, which was a guest. So I saw Phil Jupitus and Miriam Margulies when I saw it twice, 2 different times. Different guests of the book, which was kind of cool. So you had like a lot of the original cast. You had Geoffrey McGivern as Ford Prefect. Mark Wayne Davey was doing Zaphod the first year. He didn't do it the second year. Obviously Simon Jones as Arthur Dent, and a few of the others. Peter Jones was the voice of the book, wasn't it? And Simon Jones was Arthur Dent. But then Andrew Seacombe was doing a lot of like various other voices. Andrew Seacombe is Harry Seacombe's son, and I went to see it in Cardiff, in the St David's Theatre in Cardiff. And so when they did The Restaurant at the End of the Universe, and Andrew Seacombe came out as the Max Queedlethorpe, I think is the character name, but the compere at The Restaurant at the End of the Universe, he comes out on stage and he goes, "Come here, beef!" And just everyone was just like dead, and he was just like, "Oh, okay then." And he was kind of expecting, yeah, Welsh hometown crowd, I can rile them up, and everyone in the audience was like, "That's not part of Hitchhikers. What's going on?" So there you go. It was a very odd affair. They were trying to like make it like part radio show, part rock concert, because obviously you had the band doing the theme and various other songs and stuff. But also kind of semi-pantomime, because you had like the bit with the new dramatic machine, and they tried to get like the entire audience to sing along to the Share and Enjoy song, and just everyone in the audience was like really self-conscious about it. It's like, we've come to watch Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy and you're asking us to sing along. We're all very weird, very, very weird. Yes. But, oh, medieval Welsh tattooed on you. Well, blimey, Shep. That is some, that is some dedication there. Aberystwyth, I've been through. We were, last night on Guy's stream, I posted in, but I can fully pronounce Llanfair Pwch yn Gich Goglich yn Dobl Llansa o Gogo Goch. That's how it's said. Or just Llanfair PG. Anyway, where were we? Nancy drew in. That's enough talk about hitchhikers and Welsh stuff. Anyway, that was the... that big old bear looks nice and weird. Alright, let's go this way. Cool. I mean, this is nice. The sauna were a fish... Oh, God, yeah, we have missed lunch, huh? The Daily Moose! That's how you know we're in Canada, folks. It's the Daily Moose. Your wellspring in the wilderness. Food poisoning, wolf plague, Icicle Creek Lodge. Top story. 4 people were forced to check out early from the Icicle Creek Lodge after becoming violently ill. Edmund Farringdale, 41, his wife Ginny, 38, and their 9-year-old daughter Sue of Westwood, New Jersey, and Betsy Stills, 58, of Calgary, Alberta, were admitted to Pinevale Hospital early yesterday morning with suspected food poisoning. Lab tests performed on food samples removed from the lodge confirmed the presence of salmonella bacteria in the potato salad, which all 4 had consumed. They are expected to make a full recovery. The owner of the lodge, Chantal Moique, was at a loss to explain how the potato salad became contaminated. The same ingredients used to make the potato salad were used in other dishes without any of the other guests becoming sick, she said. Moreover, Becky assures me that the potato salad was never left sitting out at room temperature, and she should know she was my cook. None of the 4 victims, including Stills, planned to return to the lodge upon their release from the hospital. If you ask me, the lodge is jinxed, Stills said. Miss Moique better give up trying to turn the lodge into some kind of hoity-toity spa while she still can. First the wolf, now this. I'm leaving and she should too. Stills was referring to the lone wolf, which has been spotted several times within the past week in the Icicle Creek drainage. Because ranchers in the area have reported no increase in livestock predation, authorities are urging hunters not to go after the wolf, contending they would pose a greater danger to visitors to the backcountry than the wolf does. Area man attacked by Wolverine, page 2. Look at that beard. Oh, what a beard. Sasquatch sightings hit 5-year low. Officials credit education campaign and new liquor law. Ski industry headed downhill. Revenue down as snowpack rises. That is a great pun. New liquor law, yeah. This is a photo man, area man or Sasquatch. Maybe it's both. Sasquatch hit 5-year low as sober people recognise, oh shit, it's just area man. Oh, I love whoever is editor of the Daily Moose, we love you, the Daily Moose. But the potato salad thing is interesting. All the same ingredients for other stuff, but only the potato salad. Sounds like poisoning. Rubber duckies. That looks almost like some sort of clue. Puzzle type affair. What else is happening here? Moose! A moose bit my sister once. The daily 246 issues in less than a year, yeah. Okay, so I guess this will be the dining hall then.
Nancy, Chantal's gone.
You failed to serve lunch. Cooking is part of your job. What were you thinking? Now drop whatever you're doing and go to the kitchen right now. Don't fail to serve the next meal too.
Okay.
One more thing. Ask Yanni if it would be alright if I used his name and picture on the Icicle Creek Lodge website. I mean, when I finally have a website, it would be great publicity, okay?
Sure.
Good. Talk to you soon.
We failed at lunch. What? What is this bullshit? What is this bullshit? When the lodge is short-staffed, for whatever reason, many choices for each meal will be limited to 2 or 3 items, and Ollie will act as waiter. Remember, avoid overcooking everything in the griddle or in a frying pan. Fire may result. I'm with you, Capella saw. The owner's the crook. It's a ruse for free labour. Breakfast. French toast, an omelette and or Canadian bacon. French toast. Right, let's just... Lunch. We're on dinner. Salmon and or a salad. Cook salmon on the griddle and remove when it turns a bright orange pink. Put extra salad ingredients in the salad bowl on top of the lettuce. All salads to be topped with the lodge's famous Icicle Creek ranch dressing. Okay, right. So we're doing salmon and or salad. We've got paprika, we got orders here. Ollie, one salmon, one salad with, what's all this salad bullshit? What's all this salad bullshit? Okay, fine, right. 1 salmon. 2 salmon. We're just going to do the first 3. Oh, hang on. We've played... where's it going? There. Right, okay, yeah. Oh, no, we fucked that salmon. This is the worst. This is literally the worst. Okay, so lettuce. Right, no, fuck off you. I don't want you. I wanted the... Fuck off lettuce. I wanted that to go there. Right, what did you want? 2 egg, 2 yellow peppers, 1 tomato, 1 spinach. 2 egg, 2 yellow peppers, 1 tomato, 1 spinach. 1 carrot, 1 carrot, 1 cucumber. Oh, did I get things? 1 carrot, 1 cucumber, 2 croutons.
Order up.
1 egg, 3 peppers, 1 tomato, 2 spinach. Right. One egg, what was it? Jesus. 3 peppers, 1 tomato, 2 spinach. One, 2, 3, 2. 1. Oh no, I overdid that one. Fuck it. You get more croutons.
If you think I'm serving this, you're loco.
What's wrong with it? Have you just...
That's a cut. Do it over.
Oh my god. This game sucks. 1, 3, 1, 2. One, two, three, two. Ollie's a miserable shit as well, isn't he?
Order up.
One salmon, one salad. Oh, this fucking sucks. Three, one, blank, one. Two and three.
Order up.
Just wants a salmon. Cool. 1, 2, 2, 2. Didn't want that. Two, 1, 4. Jesus, you want a lot of croutons, huh?
Order up. One, two, 1, 2. Two, 3, 2, 1. Order up.
2 salmon, 1 salad. This fucking sucks. This is not solving crimes. Oh, yeah, I do feel the urge to poison someone.
No need to go in there till it's time to cook.
Okay, there are only 4 guests, but... yeah. What the hell's this? Some wacky puzzle box. Yeah, it's same as the room signs, right? But like, some of them are individual, some of them are linked to others. I think we come back to that when we know more about it. But meanwhile, what else haven't we done? We need to everyone's bed keeping now as well. Call of the Wild by Jack London, huh? I think, yeah, it should be in the mornings, but it needs to be done daily at least. Okay, I'm just going to leave that open, am I? No, okay. That's nice, I don't think. Have they tricked us into, like... Yeah, no. Probably shouldn't go into the... Are we then? Oh, yeah, okay. Gets marked as done. Go away, mother. Okay, so we know who's... World Championship venue remains a mystery! By Jack Roberts. Well, it's commonly knowledge the World Championship cross-country singing competition will take place in Alberta, Canada, the winter after next. Exactly where in Alberta is currently the sport's best-kept secret. We'll be making a formal announcement next month, said Olivia Dorfman, director of the event. When pressed to explain the delay, she said, "Delay? There is no delay. We simply saw no reason to announce the venue any earlier." It is widely rumoured that behind the scenes bidding by hotel and restaurant chains has held up the final decision, leading to criticism that the event has become more about commerce than competition. But Dorfman refused to comment on either charge. Yeah, is that like Joe from S Club 7? Despite Dorfman's steadfast silence, there is growing speculation that the prestigious event will be held somewhere around Banff, specifically in the pristine countryside which borders Icicle Creek. The fact that hotel owners and restaurateurs in the Icicle Creek area are extremely reluctant to discuss the competition lends considerable credence to the rumour, but only time in the form of Ms. Dorfman will tell. Skater Nation! Why are so many top skateboarders making the switch to snowboarding? Plus, Crazy Ivan reports in from the Alps. Next month in winter sports. Okay, so that's all a bit sus, huh? Let's just let's take his towels. Nothing to be looking at there. Okay. Yeah, alright. They've just made us play hotel. Rudimentary geology, an introduction. Okay, so we've got an artist, geologist, and a structural engineer. Large machinery safety protocols. So that's the we should be like paying attention to who's in what room again. So so the Ina room, Lou Talbot is the artist. Pish Pish room Bill Kessler appears to be the structural engineer, which leaves Guadalupe in the O'Lally room. Who is also interested in sports. Rising star from Fredonia refuses to lose. The fact that Yanni Volstasia has won 5 of the last 7 cross-country skiing events he has entered may be an enviable accomplishment, but it's hardly a surprising one. This is because, above all else, Volstania hates to lose, underlined. And for him, losing means finishing anything other than first. If you don't come in first, what's the point? When Volstalia says this, he seems genuinely puzzled. I think, what is it? Volstaia. That's a citizen of Fredonia who's been skiing competitively and winning for as long as he can remember. As a child, I expected to win, and I always did. I was very stubborn when I was older. I had better competition, and it became more and more difficult to win because of stubbornness alone, and so I began to accept advice and to watch others and to work on my technique. In that way I was able to keep winning. A mandatory 2-year stint in the Fredonian Mountain Brigade not only sharpened Volkstier's skiing skills, but carrying a rifle and shooting at targets while on patrol opened up for him which was a brand new sport, the biathlon. 3 weeks after leaving the army, he entered the Eastern European Biathlon Championship and won. The Fredonian army taught him at least one other valuable lesson. Knowing your enemy is the surest way to defeat him. Not only does he prepare himself physically for an event, but Volkstaia also learns as much about the people he'll be competing against as he can. He memorises what they eat, what they wear, where they live, what equipment they use, how they train, even their sleep habits. I know some of my competitors better than I know myself, he declares. It makes them seem smaller to me, predictable, beatable. While Volkstaia claims that studying and competition affords him a psychological edge and little else, some believes he studied his competitors so he can eliminate them, sometimes before the race even begins. One of his rivals, a man who prefers to stay as close to the starting line as possible, the night before the race, claims that at one event, Volkstaia bought up all the rooms in the lodge closest to the racecourse, forcing the man to stay several miles away. Volkstaia won, his rival came in a distant 5th. Other competitors tell similar tales. Tools and replacement parts suddenly vanish from shops, food items disappear from store shelves, strange noises keep people from getting a good night's sleep. Some biathletes even claim that Volkstaia altered the scopes on their rifles so they'd miss their targets. When confronted with these accusations, Volkstaia just shakes his head. Pah! I do nothing wrong. They are angry They are angry because I always win and they always lose. They are green with jealousy and sour apples. Just as good as Lana. It's likely he means sour grapes, not sour apple, but his message is clear nonetheless. When it comes to cross-country skiing, Yanni Volkstaia is currently the force to be reckoned with. And he has a Cougar 320 rifle. 100% pure adrenaline, 100% pure water, Snow 3 bottled spring water. Biathlon's biennial annual environmental champion. Give the gift of Biathlon biennial. Save 25% off the current cover price. Biathlon Bob's tip of the month, the magic bullet. Not just Snow 3, Snow cubed. Ever find yourself in the training run out in the backcountry, miles from car or cabin, consistently missing your target despite your best efforts? You conclude that your front sight needs to be adjusted, but you have no tools with you, not even your trusty Swiss Army knife. The good news for some rifle owners is you don't have to throw in the towel and call it a wasted day, because the solution to your problem is right there in your rifle. A bullet! To raise or lower the sight post, you need to depress the small locking pin and move the circular plate beneath the post to the next position. Clockwise for raising the post, counterclockwise for lowering it. While the tip of a ballpoint pen can be used to manipulate the pin and plate, the tip of the bullet works just as well, if not better. After all, ballpoint pens can break, and the last thing you need is a jammed post screw. So the next time you're out in the field and your aim seems to be off, reach for a bullet. You'll be back on target in no time. That's good to know. Right, make the bed, that's what I'm here for. take towels, that's what I'm here for. So, emergency exit only, we don't need that. Well, my brain of biathlons, bisexual folks having to argue with phobes on the internet. I mean, yeah, probably just as true, Ray. So I've been doing a lot of reading and missing what you've been saying. Wolfenstein Sabotage. The Wolf booked out, turns out Yanni is a shapeshifter and also a cook. So yes, I'm getting the idea that who is that in that room? So that was Guadeloupe. Guadeloupe is spying on Yanni, who is a vicious competitor who allegedly fucked up the sights on a rifle, eh? Remember someone saying they had a clear shot? Lou seems to be an artist, Bill seems to be a thing. What other tasks were we meant to do? I also feel like we've been suckered into a hotel management game. No later than noon. Whoopsie. So, management-wise, we've got to do this by noon. Pond must be shoveled after every snowfall. So, we're just going to know if there's been snowfall. Watch out for avalanches. 7 to 8:15, noon to 1, 6 to 7. Going by a real name here. Hope no one uses Google. Yeah, how famous are we in this world? I mean, yeah, fade, probably. Well, shall we ring people? Yeah, we've had an angry phone call, but like, ever get the feeling like we'll get booted out of the game? Talking of which, actually, let's get some saves in. We're going to give this game over because someone fell through the ice and died. It'd be kind of hilarious. I mean, let me just, because that noise is annoying me. Like, there's the possibility that with enough accidents and us not doing our job properly, that the owner will just say, "You're useless, Nancy Drew. Get out of here." Tossing it. So if they fall through the ice, I think that's how it works out. Yeah. Let's talk to the sheriff.
Might as well leave a message. Hi, Sheriff. It's Nancy Drew. Nothing urgent. I'm just kind of checking in, so if I don't hear from you, I'll call you back later. Bye.
Okay. I'm trying to remember if there were people that we were meant to call Yeah, terrible sheriff's office, huh? We don't have a task list to open up. Suspects. We've got Yanni down as a suspect so far. Okay. We don't need Avalanche Patrol. I'm forgetting names, right? Who is Carl Jenkins?
Go outside in sub-zero temperatures? I don't think so.
Oh yeah. We are trapped. So, that's fair. Let's make sure. Alright, no one's trapped in there.
What you need?
That's all the questions I had.
See you later.
There's nothing else to say to him then. But. There's a guy with a butt.
How can I help you?
Should we do the Chantal thing? Let's do the Chantal thing.
Chantal would like to use your name and picture on her website when she gets it up and running. Would that be okay?
I'm sorry, but no.
Oh, well, so much for that.
So at least it's not killing every branch.
I hear that a major cross-country skiing competition may be held in this area in a couple of years.
This is very true. It will rival the Olympics.
Oh. Should we be cheeky? Should we just play it safe?
Could that be the real reason you came here to train?
As long as I have to train, why not train in the place where I must eventually put that training to use? As we say in Fredonia, I am simply milking 2 goats with 1 bucket. Besides, my competitors will stop at nothing to defeat me. I am forced to seek out and exploit every possible advantage open to me. I take no pride in some of the things I've done to bring victory to my country, but I have no choice.
I have disturbed you long enough.
Come back anytime.
Milking 2 goats with 1 bucket, extremely impractical, but what a talent. I don't want to speak to you. Look at that goat. Look at those horns. Oops. Oh, you go Shep with the real facts when it comes to milking goats. You have to turn the goats around after you milk out the first side. So, so probably we should have done all our tasks and then gone wandering around looking at clues. Oh, hello.
Well, hello there. You must be the new maid Ollie told us about. I'm Bill Kessler. This guy's Lou Talbot. Hey. What's your name again?
Nancy Drew. Just thought I'd come over and say hello.
Well, Lou here's a grad student. Art major, of all things. You're probably gonna need a jackhammer and some hydrochloric acid to clean his room, eh?
Oh, finally we've had a proper Canadian, eh? It's a boot. Oh, it's a boot. You're gonna need... He's also implying that Lou masturbates a lot.
Have you two been at the lodge for a while?
About a week, I guess. I checked in right after he did.
Really?
We sat down after breakfast one morning and discovered that this fox and geese game is pretty darn fun. I've been whipping his tail ever since.
Is this the first time you've been to the
Sensible
lodge?
questions.
Yep, sure is. I came for the ice fishing. Of course, knowing there's a renegade wolf running around is kind of dampened my enthusiasm.
Have you seen the wolf?
Just heard it every night since I've been here, in fact. Gets creepier each time. They should get rid of it, and the sooner the better. They didn't put up with wolves prowling around this place 40 years ago, and they shouldn't put up with them now.
What argue, Little Red Riding Hood? That wolf's not hurting anybody. People should just leave it alone.
You'll be singing a different tune when it has some little kid for breakfast, then has you for lunch.
Not gonna happen, dude.
Trust me, if something bad can happen, chances are it eventually will, dude. Hey, I know what you can do. Shovel the snow off the skating pond so we can do some speed skating. Lou here thinks he's faster than me.
You're like ancient. Of course I'm faster than you.
You may have youth on your side, my friend, but I've been working construction since before you were born, which means I am more fit now than you will ever be. Get that pond shoveled so we can settle this, okay, kiddo?
Consider it done.
Yeah, bit of a downer. On there, that guy is, sort of losing.
You're supposed to be shoveling snow off the pond.
Fuck you, Lou. In case you haven't noticed, Lou, it is extreme danger out there.
If I go outside now, I'll freeze.
But Nancy Drew laughs in the face of extreme danger. Yeah, very good. We're in the Quell room, this is us, isn't it? Oh yeah, we're going to use... We don't seem to have winter clothes, do we? Like, if we're meant to be doing something, like, not outside, so... And we could have been so going through... Yeah, the thing with the coat room... oh, did you spot something maybe I missed? Awesome if you did. Sorry, I just wanted to check. Is there anything clickable on... Because these look nice. No. There's that. Bottom right, bottom right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 7 coats, yeah. There's a kid we don't know about. There's us, there's the grumpy maintenance guy and his kid. And 4 guests. Yeah, Freddy, thank you. And then there's Ollie, comes in from somewhere. But yeah, I can't seem to, like... Doesn't seem to be anything clickable. Sorry, Fade. It would have been nice, but there you go. There you go. I think that basically what we're going to do... Wait, wait. Wait, what? Can I click up in the top left? I can sure give it a try, Derek. I've got boots and a coat. You're right. How does that work? Yeah. I get you. I don't seem to be able to... Yeah, we tried the suitcase, it's locked, and the suitcase lock key doesn't seem to want to do anything. Yeah, I think that might mean this is what we're wearing already, I think. But it looks like we can't go out. I mean, it is literally lethally freezing out. I think they're not going to go out either, are they? Sorry, Chef, is that a real thing you're talking about? Shit hostage situation at Ubisoft Montreal? Wait, what? Are we missing real life drama? I'm going to Twitter for real life drama. What in the hell? Hostage situation at Ubisoft Montreal, police on the scene, hashtag save the game developers unless it is. Okay, so yeah, maybe we should. Yeah, maybe as a junior detective, they wouldn't have given us all the work to do. Okay. Well, it's all a bit breaking news at the moment, but that is just wild. I hope people are going to be safe. I hope the police do the right things. But yeah, wow, wild. In the meantime, our own Canadian problems. I think, Mitchie, you've got a place like globalnews.ca. They're the reasonable ones, aren't they? I always get confused because there's the fucking crank conspiracy website that also uses global and CA in there. But yeah, it is all a bit breaking news at the moment, so it's gonna take its it's sneaking through. Mitchie, Metro have got something on it. Metro Co UK, IGN covering it. Like I say, it's all a bit breaking, so different news agencies will work at their different speeds. Wild, wide, wild. Bless the baby mail, as I also call the Metro. So yeah, let's hope we can't go outside the weather means too far in the danger zone. But also, I think like 9 PM at night is going to be like ridiculous, huh? So I think what we need to be doing here is using our alarm clock to set our alarm to move the time for 5 AM, and that basically means we should then. Do we also? We move in time, and it's now 5 AM. So we're on to the following day, which means that we've got to Laundry will be after 5:45 a.m. But that's still an extreme danger at 5 a.m. Yeah, I don't know why maybe I should have just gone. Why are we up at 5? You're right, I'm an idiot, is why we're up at 5. It's because I was probably thinking about, oh god, all my... make sure no one's stuck in the sauna. Set the sauna. But 5 a.m. means I've got time to look at his wolf trap designs, of which he's mostly like ripped open a car. Okay, not much else to see here. Anything to know that on Yanni's stuff? Nope. That tile on the floor just being broken there just makes me want to... Sounds like someone's knocking. Did you hear that? Oh,
Let's see, do I really want to go outside without a coat? I don't think so.
Steal a coat, Nancy. Yeah, I mean 5:45 a.m. is probably still freezing, right? Yeah, extreme danger. Woo! Bill Kessler says he came here for the ice fishing, but he sure doesn't look that outdoorsy to me. And he spends all his time playing that fox and geese game with Lou Talbot. At least it looks like what they're doing. Maybe they're working together. But to do what? Another thing, Bill Kessler works in construction, which sometimes involves demolition, which sometimes involves explosives. Like what happened to the bunkhouse, he's definitely a sapper. Have you ever heard of Dumbala? I used to get up at 5 o'clock because my shower stopped working after 6:30. So basically I'd have to set my alarm for like 5:30 to give myself a chance to get my ass out of bed before 6:30. Right. Who are these people again? Yanni, fine. Oh, hang on. Carl Jenkins checked out after the accident, the Farringdales. That's who all these people are. That's how we've got their phone numbers. We've got the phone numbers of the people who checked out, as well as the people who are in here. Who doesn't get a 5-year-old and not a border collies? Now, this is very true. I've got asshole cats. They used to wake me up kind of early as well. Maybe we call our boyfriend, fly over and do the cooking so we never have to do that game again. The paper on the floor, Art Vanguard, is part of a story about Elsa. Let it go. Elsa, who has resigned after these accidents. But there are also lots of other notes. Yeah, we do need to talk to Elsa. Is Elsa's number on here? Why is Elsa's number not on here? Because I think we need to talk to Elsa about... Elsa quit after a wolf slashed her tyres, as per the letter. But also, in this cupboard, where we'll get the laundry bag in about 15 minutes, are all these letters from Elsa's boyfriend. I mean, at first we were like, wondering if it's like, oh hey, maybe it's maybe Elsa's gay and stuff. But as you'll see, Lou, ooh, Derek, ooh, yeah, it's weird she doesn't take the paper, right? But Art, hopefully you've read that letter there, which is a wonderful, beautiful love letter, yeah, right? Then we get the next one. And now Lou, starts turning into more of an asshole. Which is why we're like, oh, well, it's definitely a bloke then. This is someone on an incel forum. I'm starting to get real jealous of the lodge you work at. You spend way more time there than you do with me, and I don't like it one bit. And then he just gets completely fucking psycho on this last one, where he's like, if I didn't love you so much, I'd tell you to fuck off. And like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take your precious collection of troll dolls and sell them for a nickel a piece. I'm the only one who loves you. Yeah, it's like Dateline isn't Reddit, our relationship post waiting to happen. It is like, run, honey, run. But yeah, Lou. Nice thinking, Derek. I like it. Because he's... so, I think we're going to need to... not go there. I wanted to... Still don't know exactly what these weird locks are for, but... So, yeah, we can't... That locks every time. Yeah, we can't click on our suitcases. This is our suitcase key. But it doesn't seem to want to activate on the suitcases. So I'm not sure how we can open our suitcases to get our cold weather gear, because this seems to be quite a light shirt and socks, not snow boots. In fact, snowshoes are a whole different matter. Anyway, it has gone past 5:48 AM. People have got their tidy our rooms please things out. There should be a thing. So let's do our room tidying first. And then we can worry about the breakfast mini game. Jesus Christ. Let's do the rooms, because we meant to do the rooms before noon. So 2 people have decided that they want to have their stuff done today. Yanni and is that Bill? So, something we forgot to do when we did the rooms the other day. Oh, what? It's not a master key? We're meant to be... we're meant to be maids. We should have fucking master keys, man. Jesus. Anyway, we make the bed. We nose of that, and there's nothing new there. Yeah, lose the Harry Potter looking motherfucker. And we take towels. You don't want anything done. But, pish pish room. Oh, he's actually got his do not disturb on. Bill does not want to be disturbed. Nobody. JKR. Harry Potter's an incel. Oh dear. We are the worst. We're going to do breakfast now, aren't we? Breakfast is 6? No, breakfast is 7. Breakfast is 7. We've got an hour before breakfast. Now, I'm pretty certain we will get in shit if we do the do not disturb ones as well. Pretty certain it said that. Enter and clean only those rooms displaying the housekeeping sign. That was a do not disturb sign. Like, I mean, because generally the rule in hotels is that they will come all the time unless you put the do not disturb sign up, and specifically when you put the please come and clean my room. Right. Well, we ain't going outside. Not yet. Why are there no books we can be reading for an hour? No new newspaper. Yeah, it's kind of weird rules, huh?
I'm staying out of there until I have to fix a meal.
Yeah, alright. Another hour. Well, we can kill some time with this weird ass puzzle. Which wolf, pig, raccoon, moose. Laundry's done. Derek, because it's I got the bag appears at 5:45 a.m. which implies that all the rooms that want laundry doing are done, and that's the only thing for the laundry task. And then there's the cooking tasks and the snow shoveling task on there. Anyway, so we've got 4 shapes. Yeah, it's not. You're right, Capelsaw. Progression is a bit weird. I mean, we've talked to people, we've got an idea of things going on. It's like, maybe as things I know, it is all a bit weird. Should these all be the same? That's all off, that's all off, and that's... No. Well, they're all wolf now. What happens? Anything? Nope. Yeah, I'm not liking the chore mini games. Yeah, the black white black maybe. I'm wondering if this is something that we need some more meta for. I'm going to leave it set for the time being. We haven't talked to any of the people on the phone list because it was late last night or ridiculously early this morning. I'm thinking we do breakfast service. Yeah. Time of day is going to matter. So I think we do breakfast service. Then maybe the weather will be better for snow shoveling. So at the moment, this is the worst game of Myst. Yeah, exactly. We call them at 5 AM, we call them at 11 PM. Nobody answers their phone then. I didn't answer my phone to my mother just now. And that was a reasonable hour of 8 PM. But, I was on stream. So I'm not talking to my mother on stream. So we're kind of like, just wandering around waiting for breakfast. Wait and see if people get up. Because... Oh, he's up. Morning.
What you need?
I'd better get back upstairs.
He's got nothing new to say to us though, huh? He's not up yet. Or at least he's not here yet. Yeah, I think for 2007, like maybe a bit of WASD perhaps, but yeah, well, I'm getting used to it. Yeah, we can set the alarm clock to move us forward. I'm just being slow. I'm figuring no, let's do it. I'm doing realistic maid simulator. You're right, it's housekeeping, isn't it? That is the appropriate term. Temperatures can be extreme and dangerous. Oh, that's interesting that we could zoom in on this boar's head. That's a clue. That is very clearly do not disturb, which I'm pretty certain the other ones weren't. I would like to at some point go outside. We obviously missed our chance to go outside in the first day. This pattern on the door is kind of interesting.
If I go outside now, I'll freeze.
No, that just takes you there. Maple leaf, bear print, goose print. There's the wolf, we found him. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, like, you know, as we get, once we've done breakfast, well, Derek, I like, the breakfast mini game doesn't start until 7 AM. Now I could click all the way upstairs and set the clock forward to 7 AM and click all the way down here, or we could just wait. We could just do it. We just click around, get a feel for the place, see what we've got. You know, this is obviously some sort of puzzle we're going to need to find the code for. These wacky and mysterious. Yeah, check reviews. See which ones I bought aren't as based in the service industry. Well, guys, we changed the engine, and we should mix up. People like mini games. Let's put mini games in. Right, let's put a save in before the mini game. At the very least. Just in case we burn the kitchen down. It's almost breakfast time.
As long as it's not time to cook, I might as well stay out of the kitchen.
Oh wait, it's 8, isn't it? Hang on. When is breakfast? That thing's changed again. I thought it was 7 to... Yeah, here we go. Right. French toast, omelette, Canadian bacon. French toast, Canadian bacon on the griddle or frying pan. French toast and omelette should be golden brown. Canadian bacon should be lightly browned. Add extra ingredients to the pan of egg mixture. Fold the omelette over after agreement. Oh, Jesus. So bacon and French toast should be just plonk them on and take them off in good time. Fold the omelette with the extra stuff. Okay. 3 French toast, 1 bacon. 1, 2, 3 French toast. Canadian bacon. 1 omelette with bacon, spinach, cheese. Okay. I just fucked the French toast. Yep. Well, hey!
Nancy, a cook or an arsonist?
Breakfast is off, folks. Oh, it's reset us to 7 a.m. Okay, sorry. Hold on. Let's maybe do the omelette first. Right, so. Oh, omelette. Right, how do we cook an omelette? Back off. Add the extra to the pan. Fold it after extra ingredients. Okay, so that's an omelette with 1 bacon, 1 spinach, 2 green peppers, olives. So 1 bacon, 1 spinach, 2 green peppers and olives. 2 and olives. And that goes there. And then how many French toast do you want? 3 French toast. 1, 2, 3. And 1 Canadian bacon. French toast is fucked. Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. I know French toast is like quick. But, oh my Christ. And then, like, you'll turn your back from the bacon. 1 bacon, 1 spinach. One bacon, 1 spinach. 2 green peppers and 1 olives. Who has olives in omelette? And then it. Right, that looks good. Done.
Order up.
1 omelette with 2132. Okay. Omelette with 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. And that was with 1 Canadian bacon, wasn't it? Yeah. No, not Canadian bacon, 1 French toast. Fuck off French toast, right, that goes there. That goes there. Hey, that was a quick one.
Order up.
Right. Omelette with 2-1-1. Three, 1. With 3 French toast and 2 Canadian bacon, huh? Okay, so. Come on, that was a great order. 1, right, okay. 1 omelette with 2-2 blank 1-1. And 1 toast, 1 bacon, huh? God, this minigame sucks balls. Come on, Bacon. Thank you, Bacon.
Order up.
Two French toast, 3 bacon. Not cheese. It's Canadian bacon. I don't know why Canadians like their bacon like that, but fine. Right, 1 omelette with 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. Who the hell has olives on there? And then 2 toast and 1 bacon, huh? Oh! I'm getting better at cooking. Oh my god. This is ridiculous. Twin Peaks after all event happens. You're not Audrey, you're not Coop, you're not even Andy. It's all downhill. Thanks, Kira. Thanks. Save. Yeah, that's a good point. Let's do a post-breakfast save. Alright. Can we go outside? We could. Alright. We're outside. Now we've got our warm clothes on. And we've got like this meter. Okay. Oh. Bit of video as we walk to the... Now we could do our other task of shoveling the snow.
Guess I better get this pond shoveled off.
Uh-huh. Right. And then, so we... Oh, right. Oh, okay. So the bottom row is always clear, right? We're playing Minesweeper, folks. There's no hedge maze, Kira. We're playing Minesweeper. Where the bottom row is always clear. Right, that's... Okay. So that's got 1 next to it. That's clear. It's clear. Oh, not even, yeah, not even a good Minesweeper, right? Oh, and that's got 2 next to it. Okay, so I think we're meant to put that on there, at least. And I think that if we clear that, if that's got 2, then that's probably there, right? Following like traditional Minesweeper rules. Oh no. Okay, so that's 1. And that probably fine. That's... Oh no!
You fell through the...
Yes, but I'm okay now. I just got a little wet and cold. Actually, I got really cold. My lips turned this really interesting shade of violet.
You're supposed to be investigating accidents, not having them.
I know. I'll be more careful next time. I promise.
I'd like to believe that, Nancy, but I just can't afford to. I'm in enough trouble with my insurance company already.
You don't mean...
Oh, but I do mean you're fired.
No! Okay, they've taken us back. Fade. Yeah, games marks are good. Engage your protagonist, good writing story, wretched gameplay. Could
Guess
be.
I better get this pond shoveled off.
Oh, the sound effect is annoying as piss as well. Okay, so that's touching one. But that's okay. So all three of them. That's touching none. So this one's probably alright. Okay, yeah, so I mean we've probably got the same set as before, right? Okay, so there's that. That's touching two. Okay. Yeah, I've got Link switched off, Derek, just to try and curb on spam bots that decide they want to go in. No, yeah, I guess a link is a link, huh? Alright, well that's going to be one. If that's touching three, I mean generally the rule of thumb ought to be that, but let's just put that there, because that says now that's touching one. That says that's touching one. That's going to be clear because that's touching zero. That's going to be clear. 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 And that one. Okay. So, these will touch on one, these will touch on one. It makes sense that it's that one. That one's probably fine. Okay. So if that's two, then those two. It's probably that one. You know what? I'm going to play safe because you can't do like the right click thing. Okay. That's fine, and that's fine, and that's fine, and that's fine. Okay. Okay. Three in a row, all touching one. It's going to be that one. That's just good old fashioned Minesweeper logic. Oh. This is the worst game of Minesweeper ever. Oh, my days. Oh, fate. I mean, that would be like the probably super lazy way of doing it, right? But I'm gonna be a smart boy. That's such that one's clear, right? Okay, so. And if that one is... That's a 3. Okay. If that's touching 3, then that's going to be one of them. And that's touching 2, that's going to be one of them. So we're on 3s. Oh, these are safe because they're on the triangles. Okay. Speedrun strats. Yeah, it sounds like it, doesn't it, Capalazol? They just went, alright, let's do the most basic game Minesweeper. Alright, so those are touching 2, of which one of them's there. It's like a good logic to say that that's the one. Because then that's only touching that one. Well, this one, it could either be here or here. Because it could be there. That's a problem. It could be there or it could be here. So Danger on Deception Island. Amazing endings but tedious chores. Oh Jesus, that's what we're doing now. Okay, let's look over here. Oh, hang on. No, we have got more information here because that one's free because that's on diagonal. Right, and if that's touching 2, right, if this is touching 3, then it's got to be those. And if that's touching 2, then that one's... No! I didn't... I got that one wrong, didn't I? Okay. Cooler heads prevail. Nancy Drew is bad at cooking. Oh, well done, Derek. I'm glad it's... I'll be happy it's not just you. Okay. Right, cool heads, DJ. These touching 2. This is alright. This I know this is only touching them 2. That's only touching 1. Oh, that one's too hard to call. Art, I don't blame you. The Mandalorian has got a cute baby Yoda. I'm burning omelettes. So, yeah, there you go. I'm being bumped for baby Yoda. It's fine. Look after yourself, and we'll catch you soon. Cheers, Art. Right, okay. 3 strikes and I'm out rule, huh? Okay. Think, DJ. Think. Right, that is touching those 2. That is touching... Right, oh, if this is... No, that is only touching 1. They made that really hard to call. Right, if this is only touching 1, it could be any of those around there. If this is touching 2, it could be any of those 3. From lunchmaking to explosions and everything in between, it's the White Wolf who truly becomes the hero of this game. Oh, man. I'm now just, like, terrified of, like, we are the wolf. Trapped on the ice, and I'm hungry like the wood. Okay, so if we put that there, problem is, it could easily be there, and then one there, and well, it can't be one there and one there, can it? That's only touching 1. I'm going to take a gamble. No! Oh, my dudes. Right, I'll put them on that. Right. Oh, God, this... Right, I know, hang on. Doesn't make things worse because that and that can be cleared and that can be cleared. Bellasaur, are you making crossword jokes at me? That's fine. Okay. Oh. Clear the one below the crack. Oh, you're right, I can. Because, yeah, that's only touching one and it's touching that one with the crack. Oh shit, we got more over here as well, huh? That would have helped. Great, so there's like, you know, whole stretches that I've missed. Okay. So if these are all one, yeah, that's a good one. And if that's only touching one, then that's a good one, which covers those two, which means that this spot should be, yeah. Okay. And then that's, so then, if that one's got that, then that's probably that one as well, which then covers the 1, 2, 3 for that one, and the 1 for that one. So I think that one's probably, yeah, that one's fine. Which means there that this is here, because that's touching one, that's touching one, but that's touching them too. Yeah, okay, yeah, so these cry. It's, you know what, I haven't played Minesweeper in a while. My Minesweeper game is slightly off. Also, I'm kind of used to being able to learn it. Okay, so those two should be, not you there, get off that. You two there are good, because that means that you're connected to there, and that one fulfills its thing. This is a 3, so that's going to be that which fulfills all the 2s that way. Oh yeah, those, that's connected to, then that one's through. Oh, that one's connected to 5, which has got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 already, so these spots should be good. I first played this game maybe 10 years ago. I remember enjoying it a lot. I just replayed it about a week ago, and holy shit, I do not remember this game being so tedious. Is there a way to play this game without having to stop the actual mystery and puzzle part and make fucking lunge? Is that a 4? No, that's a 5, surely. Oh, it's hard to fucking tell. But it's connected to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, well that's a clear, right? Okay, is this one actually not 1? I'm pretty certain it's a 5. Derek. I mean, it could be a 4 though. It's got the 5 does seem to be a stronger, more solid colour. Oh god. Yeah, I know there's a key at the bottom. But this one down here, that's got to be the 3 there, and that's got 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, no, it's fine. You're right, it's fine. Which means that this one here gets 1, 2, 3, 4 for that piece. That then gets 1, 2. That gets 3. So it's going to be that one, which means that that gets that one. Oh, and that gets 1, 2. Then that's probably okay. So the 3's over here somewhere. Right, let's think. Oh, there are 4 cones. Oh, I was not expecting to be playing the most tense game of Minesweeper I've ever played. Oh God, is it actually going to spell the word cry? Who said cry earlier? Okay, so what am I quite clear on the information about stuff? Okay, well, if this is a 3, if that's a 3, I'm clear on some information here because it's got to be 1, 2, 3. Which means that 2 is that 2, and that 2 is that 2, and that 2 is that 2, which means that spot should be clear. That is a 4, which is 1, 2, 3, here. Okay. I've only got 7 more Cries and Cry Wolf. Ooh, time to worry. Bit of aha there for anyone who remembers their 80s pop maestros. Okay, this is 2, and there's only one spot where the 2 could be, right? And that's the only spot that 2 could be, and that's the only one, so that's going to be clearish. Okay. And that spot's going to be clear, right? No, to be honest, Fade, much as I love the fact that you've pulled up a solution, all the creaks and everything are actually making me feel really tense. There's a perverse part of me that's kind of enjoying the tenseness of this. Right, okay. That's 3, and there's only 1, 2. Okay, so there's one spot, and that's okay. Can't really speak too much for that one. This is 4, which has got 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. This is 4, and it's got 1, 2, 3. So we don't know what the 4th is. That's 3. That's touching 3, and it's got 2 already. And there's only one more spot for it. Did I just take that off there? Yeah. That's going to be the only spot. If that's a 3, that's going to be the only spot for it, which means that is touching 1, 2, 3, 4, which means that spot could be cleared, and that becomes a... Shit, what colour is that? 6? But that spot's also clear. Well, if that's being surrounded by 6, there's 1, 2, 3. Is that a 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and that's at 4, and that's got 1, 2, 3. So that's going to be 4, and that's at 4, and that's got 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And that's a 2, so that's going to be clear. And that's a 3, so that's going to be clear. And that's a 3, so that's going to be clear. That's a 3. Okay. Whew. And if that's a 3 and those are all clear, then these should be good. Okay, last 2 cones. It does spell cry. It does almost spell cry, except the last 2 cones I've got to go in here, so it's like ori. Top and bottom. Yeah, so that's 1. If that's only touching 1, and that's only touching 1, yeah.
That ought to do it. Wait a second. Those look like wolf tracks.
Oh!
Maybe I should find out where they go.
Oh my days. Thank you, Derek. Thank you for your encouragement. Oh. It's kind of bullshit, but also kind of interesting.
That must be Trapper Dan's needle.
Must be Trap Down Needle, but what's that?
What's this doing here? Strange. It's halfway in and halfway out. This thing must open up somehow.
So if the thing opens up, someone's locked a wolf in there? Like literally, it's half in, half out, can't touch anything else in there. Wolf track, someone's locked a wolf in there. Well, at least we got some of our winter wonderland in. Okay, we've got a bit of time for lunch as well, which is kind of cool. Snowcat, let's ride the Snowcat. That's to Trapper Dan's Needle, that's where we've been. That's the skating pond, we did that puzzle, thank you. Steal the pickup and get the hell out of here. Can tempt him. We haven't met, what's chops, Freddy.
Huh, who goes there?
There's Freddy.
Nancy Drew?
Nancy Drew shall not pass unless and until she proves herself worthy.
Oh, we're gonna do a fucking snowball fight?
By hitting the snow princess 10 times. Snowballs only, no ice balls.
What are ice balls?
Snowballs made of ice. If you get hit with one, it can knock you out. So don't throw it around town.
You must be Ollie's daughter, Freddie.
I am the snow princess. Prepare to defend yourself.
Ah, bitch. Where'd she come from?
The snow princess surrenders. For now.
Okay, so...
Stop. How dare you?
Oh, fuck off. Is it like every time I look at this, I gotta twat her in the face?
You have defeated that snow princess. Give me that.
Yeah, basically, if we want to move past this area, we're gonna peg a small child in the face with snow repeatedly. Right, so this takes us to... Oh! Something that was glowing just to grab our attention.
The face from a clock. It's all melted. Part of the timing device that was used to trigger the bomb that blew up the bunkhouse, maybe?
So this was the bunkhouse. There was an alarm clock style bomb. And then on to Icicle Lake. gotta do fucking lunch.
A nice fishing shack. A nice warm one at that.
We could do phone calls now, you're right. I mean, if not now, then after lunch. Don't tell me we've got a fucking fishing mini game. Get the log.
I snagged a log. There goes my line.
Fuck, we got a fishing game. Save away some time having dirty. That's what we should have done at 6 in the morning, shouldn't we? We should have just phoned Ned and said, "Hey Ned, how you doing? It's 6 in the morning in Canada, I'm cold." Is that how you do dirty phone calls? I've no idea. Okay, we broke the line, so no more fishing mini game for us. I guess this is just a fishing mini-game hut. Do we have to catch fish? I don't think we have to now, but we probably will in the future. Yeah. Yeah, we need to get salmon from somewhere. You're right, Derek. Thank you. Thanks, Wade. If you don't look at the small child, she doesn't attack you.
I better not follow this trail until I know for sure where it goes.
Fine. Coward Nancy Drew. No, no, no leaving. No getting on the snowcat. No stealing the truck. Okay. Probably time to make some phone calls, huh?
I feel warmer already.
Sky Live? My front page of Twitch not updated. Oh, there it is. Alright, let's get a save in. Oh, let's just save a 1.4. Oh, Christ, it's nearly lunchtime. It's nearly lunchtime. So, yeah, lot of bullshit in this game, huh? Lot of bullshit tasks to do, but something's going on. We're going to commit. We're going to commit. This. I paid money for this. I spent a lot of time trying to get a virtual environment working for it. We are committing. And yeah, we've done cooking, we've done ice clearing, we've done laundry, we've done snowball fighting, and we found out that Elle is an incel. So, you know, things like that happen. Alright, let's go give Guy a raid. Because... yeah, we are definitely completing the game. Make do chores for a few days and then you can mostly ignore it, but we're committed. We're going to be the best damn housekeeping attendant there has ever been. We will give people the best Canadian bacon ever. And meet a hot new werewolf boyfriend. And make him clear the ice. Thank you, Fade. Alright, let's go John Guy. He is playing Dark Souls. So yeah, let's get the raid on, shall we? Lovely to see you folks as ever. It's been a joy. We'll be back for lunch tomorrow. Also, maybe lunchtime tomorrow, maybe do a bit of the Arcade Spirits as well. That Ray and I and a couple of others were playing the other day, the dating game. Keep an eye out. Thank you very much, peeps. Let's go, Red Guy.